where we take one word from the English language, put it on a vertical rotisserie and shave it down to make laughter kebabs. Tonight's word is drive. That's right, drive. There's nothing more Kiwi than the drive. It's what we did on Sundays. It's the place you learn to ride your bike, and it's what you scream at people they can't do when they cut you off. Tonight, to get us into top gear, it's the ginger Jeremy Clarkson, Jessie Griffin. The Holden V8 of comedy, Nick Sampson. And the Robin Reliant of laughs, Steve Wrigley. Jesse, who's racing with you this evening?
Well, tonight I have a man who is the 2012 New Zealand's drifting champion. No, he wasn't New Zealand's best homeless person that year. He is a man who's made a living out of being a boy racer. We've had his chair lowered and modified just for tonight. It's Kurt Whittaker! What about you, Nick?
She's a Rotorua hairdresser and the only woman in the F2 midgets at the Western Springs Speedway in Auckland. She's also one of the only 2 female racers across all classes. It's Olivia Adams.
Wow. And who's unlucky enough to be joining you tonight, Steve Wrigley?
Privileged to be joining me this evening. Buckle up, snap your safety belt together, make it click, because this guy is not only a driving force in front of the camera, he's also the driving force behind it. Not only that, his last name's Driver. It's Oliver Driver!
What a coincidence. OK, well, let's get things started with a game for each team. Jesse and Kurt, you're first. Rev up your engines. Well, you don't have to. Yeah. We all have that moment sometimes when you drive home exhausted after a day at work and you say to yourself, how did I get home? Why am I in Gore? In this game, we want to test our team's knowledge of road signs in a game we like to call I Saw the Sign. Jesse and Kurt, you have to guess what words have been taken out from the following signs. Take a look at this.
Is it just a picture of Macaulay Culkin?
That's grim.
I mean, to be fair, he hasn't really kicked on, has he?
He did well in Home Alone.
Yeah.
And Home Alone 2.
Have you seen him lately? He looks like he's been only eating meth for about the last 2 years.
Yeah.
So he hasn't aged?
No, he hasn't aged. Look, he looks great in his eyes. Dead End Road. Well, it's got to be like a direction to somewhere, eh? Hamilton?
Picture of Hamilton.
A picture of Hamilton.
Picture of Hamilton. Let's have a look at what was missing from the picture. Oh, that is grim.
I mean, it's just, how could you not have got that?
Yeah, it's just a really easy game. OK, one more. Have a look at this. What is missing?
Is it like a snowy road? Is it don't use the river, use these roads or something? Maybe?
Kurt, what do you reckon?
I don't reckon much. It doesn't
Inspire much, does it?
I reckon Mr. and Mrs. Abominable Snowman. Should be our answer.
They use those roads?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
okay.
It's like a walking track for them.
Absolutely.
You know?
All right, we'll lock that in, shall we?
Yes.
Let's have a look at the real answer. Children, dog, teams and aircraft use these roads.
It may as well be like jelly beans, elbows and dogs or something.
Well, that is the entirety of the New Zealand Armed Forces.
I like the idea of a road where children and aircraft are using it at the same time.
Yeah.
Because that's in no way a dangerous scenario.
Well done for trying. I'm going to give you no points for that because it was quite embarrassing.
Thank you.
As New Zealanders, we're known for being laid back. Now, this is great for relaxing, not so great when it comes to indicating into a lane last minute, which I know makes me really angry. Nick and Olivia will have to guess what road rules have been broken from these examples of road rage. Now, we couldn't show you the original examples for obvious reasons, so instead we got young Violet to recite them. Here's your first video.
So the man said, "Hey, nincompoop," I'm paraphrasing. "Are you colourblind, mate?" Then the other man said, "Relax, I'll be 30 seconds. Then the first man did a rude hand gesture.
Police officers getting a lot younger, eh? What do you think's going on there,
Oh my
Olivia?
God, honestly.
Totally.
That is about all I can say because, to be fair...
That's every prayer I've ever done. Oh, my God, honestly.
The guy said he was going to be 30 seconds, so I'm assuming that he was maybe like 3/4 of the way through making some 2-minute noodles.
I would love it if 2-minute noodles were like an actual unit of time measurement. But you can say to your friend, I'm just going down to the shops. I'll be 4 cookings of 2-minute noodles.
No, but it's the one thing that everyone does understand.
It's the universal language.
It is.
Yeah, and you know how you're like, I'll be 2 minutes. That's essentially what you're saying.
Yeah.
So you
2
could
minutes,
abbreviate it
noodles.
down. You could just go, I'll be noodles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be there in 10 noodles, which obviously means 20 minutes.
Yeah, you could go, I'll be scones, mate, or...
I'll be Vogels, but that's just going to be way longer than you thought it was.
And you could be, I mean, it could be like, I'm going down Tauranga, how long will it take you? About a slow roast leg of lamb, you know?
That's really good.
Oh, your son's so
really
beautiful. How old is he? He is 42,896 noodles.
Okay, so he's 5.
You're good at maths.
I know.
There's a colourblind, I'm assuming there's like a person waiting at the lights but not going.
The answer we were looking for was actually someone parked on yellow lines. Oliver, you hit the desk like you knew it.
I worked that out in the 60th of a noodle.
Did you? I'm afraid no points for you there, but let's see if you can get this next one right.
Hey, said the lady. Hey, hey, she said again a bit louder. I'm talking to you. Don't ignore me. The man ignored her. The lady yelled, turn it off and keep your eyes on the road. Then she sped off and nearly hit a cyclist.
What are you thinking? Texting.
Texting. She was texting. And what was the cyclist doing on the road and not in the cycle lane?
OK, don't text and drive. The answer I was looking for, the man was texting and driving. 1 point for you, well done. Moving on. New Zealand's a great country to drive around. The sounds, the smells, the sights, whether it's the snow-capped peaks and crisp mountain air of the Southern Alps or stuck behind a sheep truck on State Highway 1. In this game, Steve and Oliver will have to guess where they are in New Zealand based on sensory information in a game we like to call Uncommon Sense. Oliver, do you like to be blindfolded?
You know I do.
Under your desk.
Remember, it was 2006.
That was a long time
We
ago.
had that bottle of spumante.
Oh, Lord. Under your desk, you'll find a blindfold. Please,
Always.
Please put it on. Steve, a place name will appear on the screen and you have a range of clues to help Oliver guess which part of New Zealand he is in, OK?
So these are all of my clues here.
These are all of your clues and Ollie has to touch and sniff and feel them. Your first town is that one.
Well, I guess this has got something to do with it.
Well, you tell me, does it?
Here, feel that.
Oh, that is tussocky.
Here, look, here, grab this instead. There.
Am I drinking this?
Yeah.
Try that.
You'll like that one.
OK.
I'm not quite sure. Fill it again.
It's so New Zealand to get like a round of applause for sculling a beer.
And in this particular town, you would be worshipped like a god just for doing that.
Beer town with grass.
I'm guessing that that's what these are for.
Oh, God, be careful with that.
Are you serious about this?
No, do not do that. I don't
Okay,
know.
no, Jackie, if you want this to happen, Oliver, smell that. What do you smell?
Don't. Be careful, for goodness sake.
Well, you put... Oh, Jesus!
We did not rehearse this. Okay.
Don't worry, saved everybody.
So it's a beer town, and there's grass there.
And the smell of...
And the smell of burnt fabric.
Where do they drink beer and burn fabric?
Where do they... Dunedin!
Yeah!
Take a look at the screen. Steve, not you, Ollie. Hopefully you got your eyes still covered. Where is this? Can you
I see.
help Ollie identify?
Okay.
Yes.
You'll never guess what this is.
Dunedin!
It might remind you of something from the last minute or so.
Is there anything else in there?
I have no more clues
Steve.
in the box. Go like that. Oh, okay. Here, Oliver, come with me. So there's obviously tussocky things, and then also, if you were there, it would be something like this. Like, what's around you, Oliver?
Nothing.
What's around you?
Nothing.
What are you surrounded by right now?
Nothing.
That's right. And where is there just tussocks and nothing?
Wind, nothing.
And the odd training operation by ginger members of the New Zealand Army.
Desert Rose?
Yeah!
I knew we'd do it together.
I know, it was you. We'd like to lock those answers in, please.
Well, you are absolutely right. I'm going to award you 6 points for just pure joy. After that round, we have Jessie and Kurt on 0, Nick and Olivia on 2, and Steve and Oliver on 6. We're going to take a break now, but here's a question for you at home. Who invented the automatic transmission? The answer to that right after these messages. Welcome back to Word Up. This week, the word is drive. Now, before the break, we asked you who invented the automatic transmission. It was invented in 1921 by Alfred Horner Munro of Regina, Saskatchewan in Canada. Interesting fact, Regina, Saskatchewan is actually Bigfoot's wife's maiden name. Time for the next game, which we here at Word Up just simply call My Town's Snappy Promotional Slogan is Better Than Your Town's Snappy Promotional Slogan. Travelling around the country, you drive through hundreds of towns with signs as you enter stating their town slogan. Who can forget Hamilton, City of the Future? Which is, ironically, now a thing of the past. Righto, teams, you'll be shown some locations of towns, and your job is to say the correct slogan. First up, Dannyburg.
Dannyburg, the same latitude as Wanganui.
Yay! Yes, Jesse.
Is it Dannyburg, less knife crime than Hastings?
Dannyburg, you're not from around here, are you, boy?
If Danny ain't Virkin, neither are we.
Dannyburg, we've got a KFC now.
Yay!
Dannyburg, come for the food, stay for the salmonella.
Is it Dannyburg? Just keep going.
The answer I was looking for is Dannyburg, take a liking to a Viking.
For a while there, it was going to be Dannyburg, take a licking to a Viking. But then...
Vicky got really upset.
Vicky got really upset about this. Everyone's licking me.
It was fun for like 2 minutes. Well, it's been
Just
14
no, guys.
noodles.
Our next town is Naseby.
Naseby, not handy to anywhere.
Here's my number. Call me Naseby.
Is it just Naseby but with a nasal twang? Is it just Naseby?
The town slogan is Naseby. Naseby.
Yeah. Essentially, yeah. Because somebody there at the town meeting, they were like, I don't know what to call it, and somebody went, Naseby?
Naseby, have you got a tissue?
Naseby. We're all doing the Naseby.
What if it's just...
Naseby.
What if it's just like a phone message on your answer phone that goes kind of like, I'm in Naseby, please help me, oh God, please, they're following me.
Yes, well, the answer I was looking for was Naseby, 2,000 feet above worry level.
Oh.
What? Oh, what? I know. Well, yes,
That's weird.
2,000 feet above.
Are they worried about tsunamis?
OK, what is the slogan for our next town of Waipawa?
Waipawa, less knife crime than Hastings, but a little bit more than Dannyburg.
For the last time, it's not white power.
Why power if Hastings is too fancy for you?
Nice.
Is it Waipawa, that part of the North Island that looks like a bottle opener?
Yeah.
Not funny, but observant.
Has someone made a key ring that's the North Island that's a bottle opener? Because it's my idea. No one can take it.
The answer I was looking for was Waipawa, Hawke's Bay's oldest inland town.
Oh, God.
What a claim to fame.
The next town on the map is Milton.
Milton, I'll do your taxes for you.
A town that everyone just sort of punches at. Hey, Milton. Give me all your city council money.
Does that mean it's Milton, you can't punch a town with glasses? Milton, we're not a town, just a guy called Milton.
And he's just saying that. He's standing by the sign that says Milton. And as you come past, he says, "It's not a town! Just me! Just me!
The answer I was looking for was Milton, the town of opportunities.
Oh.
OK, what is the slogan for Ashburton?
Ashburton, we know you're just trying to get to Christchurch.
Is it Ashburton? Come on.
Ashburton. They're not vintage shops, they're just shops.
Ashburton. Jenny's gone, you can all come out now.
Which
Well,
Jenny?
Jenny should be from...
Was she from Ashburton? Was she?
It's an old political...
That's a, yeah, that's a topical political reference.
They're not antique jokes, they're just jokes.
Ashburton, weirdly, we're smoke-free.
Are they?
Well, just ash in the...
Oh, right.
Ashburton, second oldest inland town.
Well, the answer I was really looking for was Ashburton, whatever it takes.
Oh, man.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
It's like an old alcoholics sort of... Whatever gets
I was
me.
very impressed with all those answers. I'm going to give you 5 points each.
Yay!
Just for the amount of entertainment.
Right.
Yeah, give them a round of applause. Give them a round of applause. OK, well, at the end of the round, Jessie and Kurt are on 5, Nick and Olivia are on 7, and Steve and Oliver are on 11. We're going to take a quick break now, but before we do that, it's time for our I did not know that question. Where did the name Contiki come from? The answer to that after the break. Welcome back to Word Up. Tonight's word is drive. Now, before the break, we asked you our I did not know that question. We asked where the phrase Contiki came from. Contiki was the raft used by Norwegian explorer and writer Thor Heyerdahl in 1947 in his expedition across the Pacific. Although many people between the ages of 18 and 35 seem to think that Contiki means expensive way to lose one's virginity. OK, this is the final round. We're burning up the home straight. We'll see how things play out in our amazing quickfire round.
This is going to be
7.
stressful.
Right, are we ready? The quickfire round starts now. What do you get given at a golf driving range?
Time away from the hurly-burly of life.
A really ugly vest.
Middle-class white privilege.
Yeah. Steve.
A driver?
Golf balls.
Yes, is the answer I was looking for is golf balls, more specifically...
A bucket of golf
a
balls?
bucket of golf balls, half a point for each of those teams. I think you were both nearly there.
So they don't give you a golf club?
Well, they do. I mean, they give you a lot.
They do give you a golf club.
Don't pick holes in my question, Stephen.
OK, sorry, Jackie.
You're looking great. I love the dress.
Which Hollywood heartthrob with a bird-like name starred in the movie Drive? Jessie.
Jessica Albatross?
Bird Pit.
Jeffrey Thrush?
Ryan Gooseberry?
Ryan Gosling?
Ryan Gosling is the answer. Yes, well done. I don't think he's hot though, but that's just me. When driving, what are you meant to do every 2 hours?
Check the road.
Check the road.
Check outside, see what's going on. Still on the road? Tops, mate. Back to whatever you're doing.
I know that it used to be a beer, but that's probably frowned on now, eh?
Rest.
Rest is the answer I'm looking for. Have a 15-minute break every 2 hours. Who invented the drive-through?
Fred Flintstone. Now, back then, you could get like a dinosaur rib that would literally roll your car over. But now, it's all bloody kale and chickpeas and stuff, mate. So what is this world?
Olivia.
McDonald's.
Oh,
A drunk driver who just drove through. And you're there and you're serving and then boom, car comes through and he's, oh man, can I have a pie? And then somebody goes, this is a great idea.
What about the country that he may have been in when he went through?
America.
America is the correct answer in the 1930s.
Sure.
Well done.
We're going to be in
Point for you.
really broad brushstrokes.
Okay. What are you allowed to do when driving a school bus in Alaska?
You are allowed to smoke. Fish.
Might have been it.
Try and run over Sarah Palin? Too political.
Too political for that one, yes.
Hit a bear?
Hit a bear.
Hit
no.
a moose?
Hit a moose, no.
Go through red lights.
No.
Sing the wheels on the bus.
Unbelievably, the answer I was looking for was actually text. Apparently you are allowed to text while driving a school bus in Alaska. Do not send your children to school in Alaska. Motivational drive is always the pathway to success, so finish this Thomas Edison quote. Our greatest weakness lies in...
Our greatest weakness lies in Gary, who's in the living room on the couch. He's just letting the whole team down.
Not turning on the lights?
Darkness.
Darkness, that's not quite right.
Hitting the snooze button like 9 times in the morning. Yeah.
Ourselves.
That's it. Close.
Our greatest weakness lies in wait.
Ooh. Creepy. Olivia.
Mankind.
Ooh, you're getting quite deep here.
Women.
Wait a minute.
Oliver Driver.
Your personal weakness is women, not the world's weakness is women. That's what you meant, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
This is actually something for you, Steve, the answer for this.
Oh, our greatest weakness lies in a colourful jersey.
The answer I was looking for is our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always just to try one more time.
Ironic that we didn't get that question.
We basically gave up.
Unfortunately, you tried and tried and tried, but that is it for you guys. We've reached the checkered flag. We are at the end of the game. So the final round, Jesse and Kurt finish up with 9, Olivia and Nick with 13, and in the lead with 13.5 points, Steve and Oliver are the winners! Oh, thank you so much to our amazing guests, Jesse and Kurt, to Nick and Olivia, and our winners, Steve and Oliver. I've been Jackie Brown. Drive safely tonight. Thank you for watching. Good night.